Hey guys, John Singleton here, head coach of the program. I'm in Barcelona at HUELLA Workout Club. I'm very lucky to be joined by Reika. And in this video, we're going to be taking you through 3 exercises to help improve your overhead position. Now, in CrossFit, the overhead position is crucially important. If you imagine most people in their day-to-day life, how often do they actually raise their hand above their head? I mean, you probably count on one hand the number of times that actually happens. We're often sat at a computer desk, driving a car, watching TV, whatever it may be. We're not very often in this position. You come to your CrossFit class, all of a sudden you're doing thrusters, split jerks, pull-ups, and all the time our hand is over our head. So, making sure that we have the mobility and control in that position is very important. Now, exercise number 1. We're going to use, like I said, 3 different parts. The first part, we're going to be using the kettlebell as a reference point and actually the PVC pipe as a guide. So, Reika's actually going to have a lie down onto the floor, looking down. So, what I'm going to do, you can do this yourself, you don't necessarily need a partner for this one. I'm going to pass Reika the PVC. She's going to put it into the back rack position, feet together, head on the floor. And all that's going to happen, she's going to pass the PVC over the kettlebell. Okay, so Reika's actually got very nice shoulder mobility. What some people will find is that they can't even get up this high. And if that's the case, this is something you really need to work. We're then going to take it back onto the back rack position, and then once again over the kettlebell. And as you can see, what we're starting to work, not only working the shoulders, but when you do this exercise, you'll really feel the back, in essence, the musculature at the back starting to work here as well. We come back once more, and then you can just relax a little down, okay? I actually suggest to do this either in a reverse Tabata style, meaning 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off, or if you can handle an actual Tabata style with 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And that would actually be, the on would be over, the off would be on the back. Both are still working the contraction, however, as you'll find, it's slightly harder here, okay? That was exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 can be done in 2 ways. You can either do it if you're just alone, or it can be done with a partner. So Reika's actually just going to hang from the bar. You can actually do it that way, it should be fine. Nice. So it's the thing I love about this exercise is its simplicity. You know, actually just spending a minute, 30 seconds, a minute hanging from the bar, you can see, you know, our grip has to work, our shoulder musculature has to work, and also what we're starting to doing is actually activate this part of the back. If we do have a partner, or I'm training with a partner, what I can also start to do is just take it slightly further forward and encourage that extension of the thoracic spine. Choose and relax. So, hanging, exercise number 2, super simple but super effective. And also if you have a partner, you can just guide that little bit of thoracic extension, which we see is crucially important in having a nice shoulder to overhead. The final one, we go back to being a bit more active. So we're going to come over onto a bench and a plate. This can be done in a few ways, but for today we're going to keep it simple. So just like you're going onto a normal bench press, bum here, or yeah, and then just have a sit or lie down. Now, all that we're going to do, we're going to take the plate in our hands. So we just have a 5 kg plate here, which will be easy for most people to handle. We're going to keep the elbows straight, and we're just going to pass the plate back overhead, keeping the elbows straight. And we're going to take it as far down as we can, and you can already start to see the engagement through all the lats, and then we come back up, through and back down. Now we're going to do this in a slow and controlled way, so that we're going to come down quite slow. It might take around 5 to 10 seconds. And then once we feel we're at that end limit, we just hold for that split second, then we quickly come up. We come back down. and then we come up and have a relax. So that's exercise number 3. This can actually be done, if you feel very confident with this, you can actually start to even place, say, a small foam roller on the back of the thoracic spine, or a slight wedge there, again, to encourage that extension. So I hope you guys found the tips useful. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we will keep bringing you more content.